Hey everyone, it's Gamefruitpulp. Welcome back to a new Minecraft series on the channel. Those of you who have been following my videos recently have known that this series was coming. But finally, without further ado, after I've already recorded this once and it got corrupted and I couldn't upload it, welcome to Building Toronto. This is a series that I expect to be the main feature of my channel for a long time to come. We're going to be starting to build an entire metropolis, really, and not a metropolis that I designed myself, but a metropolis that I get to experience pretty frequently, with the city being closest to where I live.
It's hard to believe that it's already been 9 years working on this project. It feels like it was just yesterday that I started, and at the same time, it feels like it's been longer, if that makes any sense. Today's video is just going to be a laid-back sort of look back on the memories of this project, me giving thanks to a lot of people that helped us get to where we are, of course, and a little bit about the future as well. So there's no script here. I'm just going to kind of let my mind wander and hope that we end up in a place where you all think it was worth watching. If you do enjoy, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thinking about where I was when I started this project 9 years ago, I really was kind of a ship adrift when it comes to Minecraft and my playing of the game. I'd always been a survival player, but I never really felt like it was the right fit for me. I loved the game, but I didn't feel like I was maximizing my enjoyment of the game. I wanted to do something social, so I was always sort of playing multiplayer survival servers, and I found some great friends on those servers. Some of them that I still talk to today. But from an actual playing perspective, I didn't feel like I was really enjoying the game as much as I could have. I'd always had this affinity for the city. I grew up in Toronto, and I wanted to try something different. And it all kind of started when I built the TD Spire Tower in Brookfield Place in survival. And it took me months. And after I finished, I realized it was kind of a ridiculous concept, and I wanted to try and do something on a bigger scale. And that's where we get the video that you saw at the start of this video. I built it in creative, and I thought, we're going to start something new here, and we're going to see how it goes. Fast forward 9 years, and we get to where we are today. And again, I didn't get here alone. The first person I have to sort of thank would definitely be Star. Without Star, I would be still building alone, and to be honest, I would have given up a long time ago. He is the longest lasting friend I've had from playing video games, and I don't think video games would be nearly as enjoyable as they are if I didn't have that friendship that started with him on one of those Minecraft survival servers that I talked about before. And the team expanded slowly but surely. We had some great builders who had some really unique thoughts about how the project should be for both builders and for visitors. Storm or James, Apache, Toxic, Seth Bacon are the four that really come to mind. Horizon as well had some really cool builds that were the original people that joined this project when I didn't really know how I wanted it to be run, how I wanted it to be. And they helped really get us moving in a great direction. And although they aren't here today, I think that, again, we wouldn't be where we are without them. Then, of course, today we have our building team, our build leads, other than me and Star, Von Frank and Mike, who have really helped move this project into something that's been really awesome. And then our other longtime builders, Sparkle Fox, Soul Guardian, Dingy Fried, Nasser, our team photographer, Frozen, who does our subways, Maxwell, who's been building with the team for a while. And we've got a lot of new builders as well now that have sort of started to join the project as a test phase for now, but I think we're going to hopefully have some more full-time builders in the future as well. But this last year, between 8 and 9, is really where things, I think, saw a dramatic change. And really, a lot of that change has been in the last 3 months. I've been able to talk about the project on a bigger stage before. I was featured in the Toronto Star. I was interviewed by City News. We had a BuildingTO article that came out last year, but it didn't really reference the project directly too much, so we didn't get as much attention as I was hoping. But things really kicked off for the vision we had on the project recently. And I think that that's what I'm most thankful for. Is I really wanted Toronto, the map, to be more than just a map. When you look at Minecraft, it's so stagnant a lot of the time in creative mode. Survival, you have the mobs, you have things to do, you have to survive the night. A creative world is mostly just a static model without any life to it. And we had a plan to give it life, but without visitors, that was just a plan. I feel very lucky that the first video of the year got as popular as it did. Most of you watching today are probably watching because of that, unless I'm lucky enough to have this go viral too. But seeing all the visitors come on the map and explore and do the quests and find condos that they could buy with in-game money and really create their own space within our map, while still keeping the theme of what this map is really the most fulfilling thing that I think I've experienced on the project. Because it was never our goal just to create a stagnant model of the city. It was our goal to create a place where the community could live. Not physically live, obviously. Toronto real estate's expensive, but not so expensive that someone should just try and live in a video game. But in the sense of a community where people who enjoy video games the same way we do can play and relax and make friendships and have a good time. I've never been someone who enjoyed fast-paced, clickbait kind of content. And similarly, I don't really enjoy that in my gaming experience either. I don't only play Minecraft, I play other games, other city builders. I've played first-person shooters, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, things like that. But I've never played games that require fast-paced, grabbing your attention as quickly as possible. I like games that are sort of a slow burn, that it builds up to what you're trying to achieve, either through the story or through competition, or in this case, through our map. And I think that we've created a community where other people who feel the same way, that don't necessarily want to build, can join and have an enjoyable experience with that feeling. And I feel lucky. I think this is kind of a cop-out that a lot of people say, but I feel blessed, for lack of a better word, that I've been able to do that. And I'm able to do that because of our builders and because of you, the viewers, and because of the people who visit the map, who obviously there's going to be some overlap there. Going forward, I hope that we can just keep building on what we already have, which is somewhat ironic given that we're talking about a map where we're building a city, but I'm talking more about the community perspective. Obviously, we're going to keep building the physical map, we're going to keep expanding the city, but I want to keep growing the community. I want to keep making our Toronto map a place that is fun for you, the viewers. And to do that, obviously, I need to listen to feedback, I need to get feedback, but we need to keep trying to think about the map as more than just a model, because that's more than what it is. That's more than what we wanted to capture. We wanted to make this city capture the feelings we have for the real world place. And those feelings are different for everyone. For every visitor, for every builder, for every one of you who watches. And that's the big challenge. But I think that something that makes it unique is that our builders can make each place their own. Not in the sense of taking liberties, building things with diamond blocks when they should be built with stone, but in the sense that every time one of our builders builds something new, you can tell they put their heart into it. You can tell they did everything they could to capture what was really there. Because as I say in a lot of these videos where I get more sort of touchy-feely, every building is the most important building to somebody. It doesn't matter how small or insignificant that building seems to most. So, thank you for 9 great years. I think next year we'll probably do something more extraordinary. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the project. Be sure to check it out for yourself at BuildingTO.ca. And we're not going to stop as long as you keep watching. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for watching. My name is Gamefruitpulp, and I will catch you guys all next time. Have a good one.